Hello, this is Comrade Rant, and again, thank you for watching. So I'm gonna be covering Diablo 3 Season 9 and what my opinion about this season. First of all, when you come to this season, if you already played all the season, there's probably nothing interesting in this season except the Tristram, the Darkening of Tristram event that will be released only on January each year. So the next year you can go to Darkness of Tristram and do this event again. Nothing that much special when it comes to this season. Pretty easy season. It took me 9 days, I think 40 to approximately 50 hours of gameplay, and I actually recorded everything from level 1 till what you see now, 209. And now I'm just doing this finish and a preview video of me talking about the season and my honest opinion about this season and what I think about the Diablo status now. So it little bit feels like season 8 and 9 kind of went to just a maintenance mode. That's how it feels in Diablo. There's nothing too new here. The season itself is kind of dull and boring. I didn't really enjoy it. Even the Darkness of Tristan, still thank you for the people that actually create those stuff. It's interesting, but I think you missed a lot of points when it comes to Darkness of Tristram. I would like, when it comes to this, I would like to have cosmetic modification of the Diablo 1 items. It will be so fucking great if we had it, but you didn't give it. The monster and how it felt wasn't really unique. It was pretty nice, but it's nothing that draws you that strongly to the Darkening of Tristram. And this season itself is bland and non-interesting. So I open a Witch Doctor because this is the most under-geared character that I have in my game. I have every character. I'm one of those that open every character, and I'm pretty having fun with them. But again, the Witch Doctor, I have really bad luck when it comes to the Witch Doctor itself, and I do not enjoy playing a character that is basically already on the top. So the season, as you see, the Witch Doctor Paragon 870, 709. I made it, most of it for greater rifts with big teams, and I'm gonna give you my basically advice. So this season is bland, and why it's bland? The season itself is pretty easy. There's not too much items or cool stuff in this season. The only interesting thing in this season is, as I told you, the darkening of Tristram. And I don't know why I have this crazy luck now. So you go to the old ruins, and basically it's pretty close. It's a couple of seconds here. Yeah, that's how the fire pit build looks, and it opens up. Wait a second, where the fuck is it now? Here it is. So this portal, as you see, really? Okay. So this portal is the Tristram near the. It's basically the old Tristram itself, but now when you enter this, you're getting just the shading. Your movement is changed to, you know, kind of this movement. And when you're going for a chicken build, so this is basically what it is. It's not really cool. When you enter the cathedral and stuff like that, it's not too interesting stuff. This is the only interesting stuff in this season, and you can finish it. Go watch, I think Riker or White. What's his name? I think Riker. Go watch. He'll explain how to make every seasonal achievement of the Tristram, and it's only January, so that's the only thing. And I still think it's fucked up. Why the fuck it's only January? It's not even that unique that it feels you like the drive. Oh, I can't wait for January. Once you do it once, you get all the achievements. You don't want to do it again. And when it comes to achievements, let me just show you how it is. The achievements here, seasonal, not feats of strength, no. Where the I don't think it feels campaign, adventure, no. Oh damn, it's gonna be taking me a little bit. Sorry for the crafting. It's not crafting. Special events. Yeah, here it is. So it's the Darkening of Tristram. This is what you get. 20 points. Kill all 4 bodies, you get banner seagull, banner accent, things like that. Kill all the unique monsters for labyrinths, you're getting a classic demon portrait frame that I will show you. And if you kill, you're getting all the cultist 1 page. Again, go watch Riker, he'll explain how to get everything. That's kind of takes more time than what I want to do this video for. So the season is really dull. Only the darkening of Tristram is kind of easy. There's nothing big changes. There's a little bit change when it comes to the solo base. The meta didn't change. We're still talking about 4 players of 1 witch doctor, 2 monks and 1 barbarian. So that didn't really change. Barbarian for support, monk for support, monk for generator. It's basically DPSer for less bosses, and the witch doctor is for all the mini bosses and the trashers to kill them. That's the biggest DPS, is the witch doctor. And the ones that benefit from the biggest and fastest paragon leveling are the ones that are in the 4 meta. So if you want to level really fast and achieve a high goal when it comes to paragons, go for the 4 meta. This is the fastest way. If you're a person that doesn't want to play with people, doesn't want to wait for parties or to make parties, you can go play wizard or crusaders. Both of them are really strong when it comes to soloing. They're one of the best when it comes to soloing, and they're not that difficult to master, especially crusader. Crusader is one of the easiest to master. The wizard is a little bit harder because it kind of needs your attention and using the skills right on time on spot. But so it's a little bit more difficult to handle. Again, this season is kind of bland and the missions aren't hard. We're still talking about conquests. The last mission is doing 3 conquests, and the conquests here are easy as fuck. We're talking about speed, demon, complete a Nephilim Rant at max level on Torment 10, not 13, 10 within 2 minutes. You get 2 witch doctors with chicken build. They just nail it for a minute and a half. The Frill reach greater lift level 45 solo without any set items. It's kind of easy if you're using the monks, witch doctors. I think even barbarian can do it, especially crusader, because they have one of the strongest builds. It's kind of don't need the use of legendaries. And the courses, kill 350 or more monster in course chest event, level 70 on Torment 10, not 13 even. So this conquest this time is really easy. You get avalanche, 50,000 gold, all of those. As you see now, you can go check it on YouTube how to make each one of them. Pretty easy for each of the characters. Again, that's not hard. This season is one of the easiest that I had. I don't think I had the pleasure. I had the enjoyment of the time, but once you finish it, when you hit some kind of a point, it becomes bland and boring. And I did all the achievements, got the last portrait. I don't see anything to go forward because there's nothing exciting in the forward future, let's say. And today Paragon is, you're the best because of your Paragon, and people already used the old system when you would run with the 4 meta, and some of them would be maxed XP, and he will gather and the XP would split, and he would just buff himself in the XP, and you could level up really fucking fast. And you could use gems of the gems that they now nerfed the fuck out of them. 35 experience percent. Now it used to be on level 70 still 35 experience, and now they nerfed it. So everybody that's opening a new character kind of already got fucked when it comes to Paragon and how they level, because old players already use this broken, you can say it's a little bit broken system, and now it's fixed and you cannot use the system, but everybody else already benefiting from this power. Anyway, this season is nice. The solo have been a little bit changed, but again, I'm kind of dull and it's boring, and it's the same as season 7, 8 and 9, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just entering, doing the season, and hell with that. Some advices when it comes to this season: if you want to really go and do it fast, and if you're a person like me that just want to complete it and done with it, have your enjoyment on 40, 50, 60 hours of doing something, having some kind of a goal to do, and once you reach the goal you don't really enjoy the game anymore, like me, because I had the goal, I reached it. Okay, I had the fun, so don't get me wrong, but still this season is dull. It wasn't fun as season, let's say, 7. I enjoyed it a little bit more. Even season 6 was pretty much funner. So if you want to have fun in this game and you want to have the best options, probably when it comes to you want to have the best Paragon, open a 4 meta from the 4 meta character. So basically open a support barbarian or a monk or a witch doctor. 3 of those are the best to level up. If you want to go solo, crusader or wizard, demon hunter, they're fun when it comes to farming T13. They're pretty fast farmers, but it depends on what you love. Eventually you can level up with every one of them, but if it comes to Paragon, Demon Hunter doesn't go for rifts of 19 plus. In the fast rift he goes it solo, and when it comes to solo he get much less XP than somebody that goes with the 4 meta base. So that's a good advice if you want to go for level and you want to be the best, to go with the 4 meta characters. And if you want to really just maximize your abilities of the game and finish as fast as possible or get the best cheers possible, use communities, use the online options. Go join a clan from your regional, just type in your country that you are in, type in the name of the country in this box here, find, you can go United, and you'll see different United Nation, United Kingdom, I don't know, you see this is United Kingdom, 2 members. Oh my god, UK, let's see, there's a lot of clans, Germany, right, Germany, and communities. There's a lot of community that is good to join them. One of the good community that I should suggest you to go is free speed boost. Go there, go from level 1 to 70. It's great, especially now that we're talking about a couple of already weeks into the season. There's a lot of players that are Paragon like me, 700 plus, and they can actually go and boost you. They can make you a free boost. When you're coming to a game only when the season starts and you enter those community, usually there's no one to boost you because they themselves didn't even got to the level of boosting. But now, after a lot of time, they're already in the level that they can boost you, and you can actually just use the help. And eventually, if you want, you can go add yourself when you Paragon 1000 and maybe boost somebody else and help him too. You can go to free speed boost. Joining a clan is a good option because you can actually go to a person and say to him, hey, can you maybe help me with gearing, and he can just run T10s because they're usually running T10s like pancakes, and you can join them and they will just run, and you can scalpel and take the items that are dropping and then eventually boosting yourself faster. Or you can, one of the things that I do is I get to level 70, I go and right away doing the chapters, because from the chapters you're getting your set item. With this set item you usually can farm T6, T7, T8 and maybe T10, but that depends on the luck of the drops. And again, there's so many builds in this game, and I'm not gonna be explaining everyone, but using those things, using those methods of going from 1 to 70 as fast as you can, doing the chapters as fast as you can in order to get the set item that you get this season. With the set items, I can assure you, if you're doing it right, you can farm T6, and T6 has a pretty nice drops, and from then, even if you're going solo, you can get really faster. But I would suggest not to go solo and go to public games. Public games is amazing, or clan, or using the clan and playing with your clan, with friends, or in public games, or even using a community. Use the multiplayer system. It's really important. That's give you a huge advantage next to somebody that does not use it. Use those systems and you will get really fast leveling, Paragon items and gearing, and then eventually you can finish this season. The season isn't difficult. Season 9 is one of the easiest, I think, since season 4 or even 5. It's one of the easiest season that I got to used to, and closing portal level 70, don't get afraid of it, it's easy as hell, and you will be definitely doing this. But if you want to do it faster and finish it faster, use the multiplayer options: communities, clan, and public games. Get the chapters, finish them, boost yourself from 1 to 17, go, 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 go. And again, I have a full video of me going from 1 to 70 that I'll release in the future. And this is just basically my review of this season. I have to be honest with this. This is kind of a dull season. It's really easy season. There's nothing too much to change. It's basically like season 8. And if you're somebody that already played season 8, season 9 gonna be feeling the same, except the darkness of Tristram. But once you finish the achievements of darkness of Tristram, you don't want to be playing again. That's my point. So what you're gonna be getting is from this season are those portraits. So this is the best portrait after you finish it. So there's 6 portraits that you get through the season, through the achievements, through the journey. You're getting a pet after you finish 4 achievements. The pet is pretty big. He's actually really big. If you want to see how he looks on the screen, he's fucking huge. That's why I'm not using him. It's kind of he's bulky, but he looks really cool. You get another portrait that you can get from this game is because of January, but that's from Tristram. That's from the event. Is the angel portrait and the demon. It's from Diablo 1 health and mana signs, how they looked. So this is how the life looked like, and this is how the mana looked like. So you can do another thing. You can get 2 pets. One is the butcher and one is the cow. And this is the royal calf and the butcher. To get the butcher, you need to go to Darkness of Tristram with the level 1 character to enter to the Darkness of Tristram without hitting anybody on adventure mode. Level 1 and finish it from level 1 till whatever level you finish it. Once you kill Diablo, you're getting the pet. The other achievements is a little bit different, and again, go check Riker. I think he gives. That's what I watched. I watched his how to do it, and I did it like in one day. And again, you can go eventually after I finish not recording but dealing with all the video. There's a couple of 40-50 hours of material that I need to show when I'll watch the video. So it's a dull season. If you enjoy the game, I don't think if you already played this game, I don't think you're gonna be missing that much from this season. It probably will feel you the same as the old season. I don't think there's something that's crazy new here that have changed the game. Same as season 8. It feels like same as season 8. Just the solo different is wizards are now crazy as hell when it comes to solo. They're better than everyone. They're the top now when it comes to soloing. That's the only change. The meta didn't change, stuff like that. So that's my review basically. Nothing really interesting happened. And if you want to watch the video of the full journey of season 1 till the end, it's gonna take me to edit everything because it's a lot of materials, and I'll release it in the future. But again, if you're new and you want to do this season as fast as possible, there's 3 types of things. Go from 1 to 70, use community and chats just to boost yourself through the level, and then clans, public games, or basically just the second thing I would do is try and finish the chapters. By trying to finish the chapter, use the public games, use some things, get the set, farm T6 with the public game or with the clan or with the community, so you have this kind of a boost of more gear. The faster you farm top levels, the more gear you get, the better you improve yourself, and then starting to hit a lot of great rifts. We're talking about 40, 45, T10 farming of greater rifts to get more gems and level them to level 25 plus. So you get this top. We're talking about gems that doing a lot of stuff. Like this rank is 87, but just by having them level 25, you're getting the second option is gain an aura that reduce the movement speed. This one you're getting gain 2% increase, and every gem gives you this option. And then start doing, if you already chose the 4 meta players, start leveling your gems up and up and up, and you will getting gear. You're gonna be having round of 80s, 90s, maybe even 100 if you're in a strong clan that pushes the high rifts, and you can have really strong gems. So this season isn't different like 8. but I think it's good tips. Use the community, use the public games, use clans. Don't use them as a fucking asshole. Use them as, just play with them, just be there, enjoy it. Make friends when you go in greater rifts, and say hi, add a friend, add a support, add a DPS, make a team, and it evolves. But try not to solo that much, because it's gonna be much harder and it's just gonna take you longer time eventually to finish it. And again, I'll be showing you the video of how I go from 1 till the max and using those kind of methods. So thank you for watching, have a great and amazing day. And unfortunately this season is kind of dull, and I really don't like the idea that Darkness of Tristram is only once a year, sorry, 1 month from a year. We're talking about January, and if you missed this year, don't worry, next year January you'll have Dark Reign of Tristram event again up for a play. So it's not really something that you're missing, because you can get it again. Thank you for watching, have a great and amazing day, and I'll see you around.